Greetings, my dear listeners, from the heart of a story that pulses with the very breath of Africa itself. I stand before you not merely as a voice, but as a vessel carrying echoes from generations past. My words are not my own entirely. They are woven from the wisdom of elders, from the rustle of the mugumo tree, and from the deep, rich soil of our ancestral lands. We embark today on a journey not of discovery, for Africa has never been lost to herself, but of rediscovery. We seek to peel back the layers of misrepresentation, the thick blankets of misunderstanding that have for too long obscured the brilliant light of our history. My thesis, my friends, is this: the Western gaze, with its colonial ambitions and its self-proclaimed civilizing mission, did not encounter a void in Africa. It encountered vibrant, complex, and self-sustaining civilizations. And in the story of the Agikuyu people, nestled in the fertile highlands of what is now Kenya, we find a powerful, undeniable testament to this truth. We shall argue with every fiber of historical evidence that the colonial assertion of primitive anarchy among the Agikuyu was not merely a mistake, but a deliberate fabrication. It was a convenient fiction crafted to justify the unimaginable theft of land, the disruption of ancient ways, and the imposition of an alien order. We shall demonstrate that long before any European foot touched our sacred earth, the Agikuyu possessed sophisticated systems of governance, rooted in deep democratic principles, where power flowed not from a single hand, but from the collective wisdom of the community. We will illuminate their profound economic ingenuity, not merely as subsistence farmers, but as skilled industrialists, traders, and masters of their environment. They built, they crafted, they innovated. And crucially, we will unveil a social fabric devoid of the institution of chattel slavery, a society built on communal strength and the dignity of every individual, a sharp contrast to the very systems from which their colonizers hailed. This then is our journey to restore the Agikuyu to their rightful place, not as recipients of civilization, but as architects of their own magnificent civilization. To understand their history is to understand a crucial chapter in the larger, glorious narrative of African ingenuity and resistance. So, let us begin with the lie itself. The primitive anarchy, a phrase, a weapon, used by the colonial administrator, the missionary, and the historian to justify the unjustifiable. This is not a description, it is an accusation. To look upon a land of intricate order and call it chaos. To look upon a people of profound law and call them lawless. This was not a simple mistake in observation. It was a required fiction, an intellectual alibi, the necessary groundwork for the great theft of land that was to come. Direction, Your tone must be that of an expert witness exposing a fraud. Your pace is unhurried. You are connecting the idea of anarchy to the act of theft. Because the reality was something else entirely. The European, you see, was looking for a king, a man on a golden throne, a despot, perhaps like his own. The Kikuyu lilt can naturally color the vowels in throne and own. And so he declared there was no government. He could not see the government because he was not looking for it. He was looking for a mirror with a quiet, devastating clarity. This is the thesis of the entire section. The Agikuyu government was not a pyramid pointing to one man. It was a circle embracing the entire community. It was the Kiama, the council of elders. These were not rulers, they were mediators, men who had earned their place not through birth or through bloodshed, but through wisdom, through service, and through accountability to the people. They did not rule by decree, they deliberated. They sought consensus, they listened. And what was the goal of this governance? Not power for its own sake, not conquest. It was Kihoto. Justice, fairness, rightness, balance. It was a philosophy that permeated every dispute, every transaction, every corner of life. A society that actively, philosophically seeks balance is not anarchic. It is the very definition of civilized. This same integrity was found in their economy. The European called them simple farmers because all he saw was the shamba. He did not see the science, the profound understanding of the soil, the seasons, the rotation of crops. This was not subsistence, this was stewardship. This was a mastery of the land given to them by Ngai at the top of Kirinyaga.